Welcome, everyone. This is Gene Meyer from Inspiring Clarity. And today I want to give you the message called Making Money Right. If you feel like you're in a reverse position and you can't manifest money, this message may really help. A couple days ago, I was speaking with someone that I mentor, and they were saying that no matter what they do, they can't manifest money. And so, it's really a circular issue many people don't realize. In order to manifest money, you have to get money flowing in the right direction. Okay? And how you can get money flowing in the right direction is actually by starting to move money in the right direction. Does this make sense? So let's start with this. The first step that you need to do to get the money moving right is to start paying your bills on time, being more responsible with your money, proving to spirit that you can handle your money. And many people say, well, I can't afford to pay my bills on time, but you can once. Once is enough to move that momentum into the right direction by purposely and consciously creating that atmosphere where you're wanting to pay that bill, that you are paying that bill, and that you have that relief that that bill is paid, is enough energy and enough action to start moving things in the right direction. The second thing is eliminate all your extra spending. That means don't spend $5 on a cup of coffee anymore. It's easy to drive through Starbucks for a $5 cup of coffee. It's just as easy to drive through McDonald's for $1 cup of coffee if you really have to have that coffee. And many times people don't realize how much they spend in added resources by just the things that they want. That's a daily life activity. Until we're conscious of our energy of money, spirit can't be conscious of our energy of money. So being conscious with your energy of money is also a really big step. The next thing that I want you to think about is I want you to think about your money direction. Okay? Everyone says money flows to me, and I agree, money flows to me quite easily. But unless you have that attitude and you allow money to come from any and all sources, too many people get hung up on the lottery. They get hung up, I can't make enough money because I don't have a raise, I don't have a better job. But sometimes freeing yourself up from that energy of saying I can't makes a big difference as well. I tell people, when they tell me, I can't manifest money, I say, oh, yes, you can. You just haven't found a way to make it work. And many people, try manifesting. They try what someone else had done without success. And I'm here to tell you, not every manifestation technique works for every person. Sometimes you have to try more than one. Sometimes you have to constantly snowball that energy from one subject to another, or to keep that same subject snowball going. So you have to keep that reminder in your heart. You have to consciously direct that flow to whatever it is you desire. So let's talk about your money attitude. And the thing is, many people have I'll never have enough, I don't make enough. They're conscious about the fact that they don't have lack, but they'll also go out and buy a $70 pair of shoes that they're only going to wear once on their credit card. So that responsibility and that thought of bringing money into one's being has to be what resonates or what brings things into focus. By turning around and saying, I'm not going to wear those $70 shoes. I'm not going to buy those $70 shoes. I don't want that on my credit card. I'm actively removing my debt. You send that beautiful message to the universe that says, I want things to change in my financial life. So, as I said, Start paying your bills on time, even if it's one. You'd be amazed at the feeling that you feel, the relief that you feel that the bill is paid on time. And once you do it, it becomes more empowering. It becomes easier to do. It becomes a ritual to do. And you pay one bill on time, then the next thing you know, you're paying two bills on time, and three and five. And that ends the notices in the mail, the bill collectors. It ends a lot of things for a lot of people just by paying that bill on time. It changes your vibration, your attitude about money. You no longer feel that lack because those bills are being paid, and you're moving that energy in the right direction. Now, the second thing I do, and I have a video on it, is I manifest money in several different ways. And I've got a video called Change for Change. And basically what it is I set up a cup or a bowl or a plate or, something decorative in every single room of my house. And I put change in it. I put money in it. I exchange that energy, and I leave that energy free flowing in my home. Okay? I keep change in my car. I keep change on my body. I keep change in every room of my house. And every time I find change, and I find money all the time because of this, I put it in that can or that jar or that bowl, whatever. And then occasionally I have so much change. I have so much money in these areas because these are paper dollars as well. If you put out nickels, I get nickels. If you put out dimes, you get out dimes. I've put out 20s and found 20s. And so I'm putting all that money to good use. Saving money puts that money in the right direction as well. It says that you're conscious about that money, that you're striving to change that money direction. And I know many people say, well, I can't save money, but you can. Your change. And many times, people say, well, I can't even afford $1 to lay around on my table. Then make that energy. Use that action. Make yourself fake $20 bills. Take out a piece of paper, write $20 on it, and drop it in there. And watch the energy that attracts. And so there's so many good things that happen when we positively focus on that, changing that energy. So after the change for change, you're going to feel better, and you're going to start saving, and you're going to be starting to work on that reversal of energy. The third thing is many people who get a windfall, let's say that you buy a lottery ticket. It was $1, you won 100. Wow, great. Most people take that money for frivolous spending instead of applying it on a bill or something that they really need. And so they either put that money back into the lottery, they go out to dinner, they party, they buy something extra, and that windfall isn't actually used for something to remove that blockage that you're feeling. Because every time we don't pay our bills on time, every time that we're not responsible with money, every time that we spend frivolously, our money is wasted. Our energy is blocked, and that money is not flowing because we are not being responsible. We are turning our back on that flow. We are not allowing that flow to go where it needs to go. So many times people don't understand. They say, oh, I'm blocked with money, because they're not moving money in the right direction. Like I said, it takes forward momentum. It takes thought. It takes positive reinforcement to move that money in the right direction. So once you start paying your bills, once you start saving a little money, once you're conscious about that spending, that changes that energy. And now things will begin to flow. Another way that you can change that money is start paying back debts you owe. You borrow money from people, pay it back, even if it's just a little at a time. Chipping away at that energy as well helps. Many people, when they loan money to you, they trust you. And you break that trust when you don't return that money. And so you also need to reinforce other people's trust in your money, that you are going to be doing what it is you need to be doing, and that you are in control of your emotions and your finances. Because if you think about it, Spirit's not going to give you $1,000,000 if you can't manage the 1,000 that you have now. You think your life is recklessly spent now? Imagine if you had $1,000,000. What would you buy? What would you do? In order to have that powerful energy flow to you, you need to have good money management skills to begin with. You need to be able to separate wants from needs. You need to be able to pay your bills on time. You need to be able to save some money and to prove that money is not the root of your problem. That you need to feel that confidence that I have money that I have saved, instead of I live paycheck to paycheck, or I don't have enough money to pay my bills. Changing that energy, that outlook, and that idea will make it flow so much more quickly into your life. So I hope you liked this video. As always, I welcome your comments. I hope you like, subscribe, and share. I hope this video resonates with you. I hope it can put you on the path to prosperity. I hope you can be open and allow and know that when you're doing the right thing with money, money will again begin to flow. So I hope you can make things right in your life. I hope you can make things right with your financial life. And I wish you the best of luck. Love to all. Gemini.